What is going on, guys? Miles here, and today we're going to be looking at the possibility of DLC weapons in Modern Warfare Remastered. So recently there's been a leak about some possible DLC weapons which could be coming to Modern Warfare Remastered, and these have been found by diving into the PC files of the game. And they've actually found quite a few weapons we have right here. We have a shovel, which is a pretty interesting weapon. We don't actually have a combat knife, so that could be a replacement for like the combat knife in Modern Warfare Remastered. We also have the PP2000 from Modern Warfare 2, a bit strange to see that one in there, but that was a pretty fun weapon to use back in the day. We also have the Galil from Black Ops 1, which once again, pretty classic weapon. It was amazing in Black Ops 1, and pretty surprising though to see it in Modern Warfare Remastered, since the Galil is from like a Treyarch game, and Modern Warfare Remastered is sort of like an Infinity Ward / Raven Studios game, so it's a bit weird to see the Galil in Modern Warfare Remastered. Moving on, we have what looks like an STG-44, although it has the name MP44. That one's a little bit strange, although it could be coming to Modern Warfare Remastered for all we know. Not really sure what's going on there, because it does have the MP44 name, but it doesn't really look like one. We also have a weird glitchy gun. It's like half of an MP5, as you guys can see. Not really sure what's going on there, but the MP5 was in Black Ops 1, I believe, so once again, pretty weird to see a Treyarch gun in Modern Warfare Remastered. And we also have the Striker, which is a semi-auto shotgun from Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, which was really fun to use back in the day. We also have the FN FAL from Modern Warfare 2, which is a semi-auto assault rifle, and that looks exactly like the one from Modern Warfare 2, although the FAL was in many Call of Duties, including like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. We have the 44 Magnum as well, which was a pistol in Modern Warfare 2. Pretty fun to use back in the day. It was super powerful, although it did have like very few bullets. And finally, we have the M240, which is an LMG from Modern Warfare 2. So the most surprising weapon on that list for me is definitely the shovel, for a number of reasons. The main one being that it's the only melee weapon, and we don't have a dedicated melee weapon in Modern Warfare Remastered, so it will be a little bit strange to see that weapon in multiplayer, because we don't really have a combat knife or anything, so I'm not sure exactly how that's going to play out. And also, it doesn't look like a weapon from any other Call of Duties. It looks sort of similar to the Ace of Spades in Black Ops 3, although it does look slightly different. And also, it has the name called the Bayonet, and then in brackets temp, which probably means like temporary, so that's a bit strange as well. Not really sure what's going on with the shovel. But all of these weapons could be added to Modern Warfare Remastered, which is a little bit controversial. A lot of people won't want these weapons in the game. A lot of people will want these weapons, and obviously they aren't from the original CoD4, so that's one reason why a lot of people wouldn't want these weapons. But if you ask me if these weapons are actually going to be added to Modern Warfare Remastered, I would actually say they wouldn't be, just because they have the exact same models from the Call of Duties which they were taken from. For example, the PP2000 uses the exact same model from Modern Warfare 2, whereas all of the guns in Modern Warfare Remastered currently, they each have a unique model which wasn't from the original Call of Duty 4. But that said, I still have no idea why these models are actually in the files of the PC version of the game. Maybe all of these guns are going to be getting remodeled at some point and released into multiplayer, or maybe they were just used to test models before the game was actually released. I have no idea. So I personally don't think these weapons are going to be released, but if they are going to be released, how will they be distributed? Now, there's a couple of ways they could do this, and the main one is obviously through supply drops, which is absolutely haunting to me. I really hope there aren't supply drops in Modern Warfare Remastered. That would absolutely ruin the game for me, because they obviously weren't in the original CoD4, and they are such an infamous feature in Call of Duty, and I know a lot of the CoD4 community will not want supply drops in their game, especially with all these random weapons which weren't in the original Call of Duty 4. Now, they could release them in another way, maybe using like prestiges, so every second prestige you can unlock one of these weapons from your choice, but I really doubt that would be the case. And there's a whole discussion to be had on whether new content should actually be added to Modern Warfare Remastered in the first place. It's obviously a remake from a game from 2007, so a lot of people expect it to be the exact same, and I'm probably sort of in that boat as well. Although if you don't update the game at all, there are quite a few broken features, and the game might get quite stale after a couple of months of playing, so some people may want some new content in the form of maps or weapons. There we have it. These leaked guns from the CoD4 PC files could be coming to multiplayer at some point, although we have no idea when they could actually be released. Let me know if you think there should be updates to Modern Warfare Remastered which weren't in the original Call of Duty 4 down in the comments below. And if you guys found this video useful, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, that would be absolutely awesome. But I'll see you guys in my next video.